Give me 1 second, guys. We'll start the battle right away. I'm just going to do some sharing. I'll get right into it. Just gonna be doing some sharing. Give me 1 second. Some capital rap battles. Alright, we're gonna get right into this right away. Shout out to whoever has already bellowed in and started watching me share this shit. But yeah, I'm gonna just share this one more time somewhere. All right. How's it going, everybody? It's your boy Pacman, Dabman, Sir Smokes a Lot. Today is episode 2 of me watching some battles. I think I've decided on a name. Pacman Battle Reactions. Let me know how you guys think of that. But, as you guys can tell from the title, I am going to be watching Pathogenic for Syntek. Path is... I consider Path a friend. He's a homie of mine. I have much respect for Path in the game. I was one of the lucky few that were able to watch Pathogenic debut. So, I'm stoked to see this battle. Man's been killing it everywhere he's been going. Yeah. I think we're gonna start this battle up right away and have a dab while the intro's going. Big shout out to Lex Luthor for giving me the opportunity to watch this battle. Like, I asked him before I even started doing this. He gave me the okay. Let me know how the sound is on your guys' side. If it's too loud, I can turn it down just a tiny bit.
Twitter fingers and trigger fingers, Twitter fingers, but I click your fingers so you can't share again. I'm off it. I swang through in the Mercedes coupe.
Shout out to Easy Extractors for the dabs.
Caramel guts like a baby root. Oh my God. Better lawyer, better rapper, better than all that, bitch. You better than battle rap so you lonely and have to crawl back in. And I'd smoke you in a trial. Fuck your law practice. The judge would keep interrupting me like,
talk that shit.
Fuck rap. We scrapping when I'm done with this homie. I punched in a battle. Real life punches a cop. You get slumped in the lobby. Y'all should have gave Ed word. This is a hands game. The fade comes with a body. Hit the press person that y'all sent to kill me, but that's what got me in the rage. No hoodie.
Looking like Mark Henry in the ring.
But they'll mock and say I don't have his drive. Well, I guess in a way that's sort of true. See, I was never good at parallel parking. I'm known for
Bumping the shoulder too. Homeschool, I feel like, is so good and plays his persona the best. R.I.P. Rip Mac.
I said even if it was New Year's, I couldn't literally. Fuck. I said even if it was New Year's, I couldn't literally
drop the ball
in New York. Is you kidding me?
Oh, I couldn't drop the ball in New York. Are you kidding me? Like, ugh. R.I.P. Pat Stay as well, the king of battle rap. R.I.P. Mac. R.I.P. all the people that we've lost in battle rap. One of the new things. I'm gonna pause this for a second before we get into it. One of the new things I wanna start doing, because I feel like I've regretted so much in my battle rap stuff. So I've recently bought blank cards. Some of you guys probably saw on my Facebook and Instagram that I got Organic to send me some signed cards. The Ghost Drop cards, obviously. Because one of the things I will say is I want something from some of my favorite battle rappers. And I think an autograph goes a long way. I can keep that forever. It's a sentimental value. No one else will have it. So I bought these, like, they're blank playing cards, pretty much. So I can bag them up and put them in thing. So there's certain people that want to get signed and get their autograph. And it's just more of that thing, because one of the regrets I have is not being able to have Pat Stay or Bender sign one of these cards. Some people, that might be stupid. To me, it's just something I want. But let's take this dab before we get into it. Actually, I want to eat something before we get into it. We got these new edibles in at work. And there's 100 milligrams of THC. Let me say that again. 100 milligrams of THC. They're called the Glitches by Drift. Give me 1 second here, guys. And man, these guys are magic. So there's 100 milligrams of THC. Each gummy is 10. They're technically not a gummy. They're a chewable extract. And I want to eat one. And let's see what they look like. Okay, right off the bat, not what I was expecting. If I was to say this was pomegranate berry, what color would you expect? Like a purple, right? Blue? It's fucking like yellow, see-through, like... It is very oily. We're gonna eat a couple of these. Take a dab. I'm gonna eat 4. Very chewy. You cannot tell me these are not a gummy. They have gelatin in them. My teeth are having a fucking time with this shit. So. Alright. So if you're wanting to have a dab with me, if you're a sorry, Distracted by a message that I got from work. For people who do a hot start, start heating up your nail. I'm giving you 40 seconds. Cold starters, we're going to start in 40 seconds. So let's get this shit going. Hope everybody's having a wonderful day. Staying happy, staying healthy, staying high. Alright. For my cold starters, let's light this bitch up. Remember, 20 seconds. Sometimes I do 22 if I want a little bit of a warmer head and a bigger cloud. And I think that's what we're going to do today, 22. Cheers, guys. Shout out to Ricky. You saw a misspell on my thing. It's not Syntek with a K, it's Syntek with an X. My apologies, but thank you, Ricky. We'll fix that soon. Let's get right into it.
Returning after a year. It's Pathogenic. Gutter Gorillas, Bad Action, Glock Party. Rest in peace, Mac the Captain. Rest in peace, Pat Stay.
Yeah,
On my right, also returning after a year.
Syntek! Hey man, glad to be back. Rest in peace, David Hudson. Rest in peace, Mac the Captain. Rest in peace, Pat Stay for real. Let's get it.
Yo, it's been a year since both these guys have been here. Make some noise for them. Yeah. Wants to go first?
I say yo! Yeah! I'm back on the circuit.
Yeah.
Took some time to kick back till my passion resurfaced. Plus, had to let my mind rest, you know? Treat my time like an actual person. See, I made the decision to step back from rap. You left because you got hit by a train. God, I'm glad you're okay. I really stand on that. But weren't you a little scared when Lex said it's time to get back on track? Now that's fucked up. I didn't mean to say it, dog, but I'm glad you survived. Can't imagine all the pain it brought. The battle rap world would have took a major loss. It's crazy. You survived getting hit by the train, but have no chance with my train of thought. You think I came back to lose? You think I came back to lose? I got high stakes as well. Hit your mind frame, let it non-blinks with shells. Close range to his back. About a flame on path like the highway to hell. And I know. There might not be a line that sells. I know there might not be a line that sells, but many died heavy rhymes is where I excelled. But I kept it real. Never had to lie to get beside myself. But Jacob, he ain't never did a crime himself. It's crazy. Like how the fuck is your name Pathogenic if you've never been inside a cell? But let me guess. The softest person in this room scripted lines about grips and nines, pistol nines, but it's his disguise. Bro, you even call your crew the gorillas. I don't get this guy. I thought Tarzan was the last time gorillas got gentrified. Bitch, we stood on Let me guess. All your stories you make up are long-winded. You got a couple bars in it. But if you never art yourself, then it's to really give me art in it. Put the fake guns down, Jacob. Only then you'll be authentic. See, the game plan turned into Rayman. You gotta learn to land a punch without having no arms in it. But let me get it. You got guns, man. You got guns all in your rounds ready to stain tissue. Dog, I ain't with you. It's always scary. You know down south is open carry, right? But y'all really let a thing hit you. The clip longer than the nap you took when that train hit you. The clip longer than the nap you took when that train hit you. I said the clip longer than the nap you took when that train hit you. Bitch, we stood over bodies because we barely understood ourselves. The tag on your foot make it look like your foot on sale. Now I have it with me. Tag on your foot make it look like your foot on sale. Now I have it with him. Automatic hit him with fast precision. So I'm trying to make Path the victim. Bitch, I send you up to God so you can tell Mac we mix him. I ain't mentally sane. Bitch, I ain't mentally sane. Leave my enemy slain. Dismember your brain from the same distance that got Kennedy made. Man, y'all ain't even gonna remember his name. Came with a sweep, now his brain's on the streets. Shit, I just turned Path into memory lane, bitch. God, bitch, let's go.
That was a good solid round from Syntek. Man, energy was up here. Up here.
Name, Christian. Raised, Catholic. The old religion, 2 for 1. Really putting the gods of the arena. Wanting judges in the crowd, though, is pretty foolish, son. You know how many Christians were martyred in the arena over gods? Baptized in blood while it would pool and run. And just like them, you put your fate in the hands of the crowd, and now they decide if you live or die. And that's a rule of thumb. A battle with me? These days, everyone's trying to start their own, like podcasts. All because I've seen the light. Jesus Christ. I returned from death to leave a mark whipping, son. The God's back, a trailblazer. That dead ending... A trailblazer. That dead ending wasn't enough to stop Path, and my return has New York buzzing more than when the Yanks are in the pennant race. Let's set it straight. This is suicide, and you only think you're leaving Earth because that's what the cult tells you. But we're not at heaven's gate. Jabel's got. Jabel's clothes. And I, too, decorate like Leatherface. Body parts make up the furniture when you step in the home. It's muscles, tendons, sinews, tissues that are connecting your bones. I've been a savage. 10 commandments. So original text, they had to set it in stone. So trying to war with me, it's quarantine. Well, you knew I was sick. You should have just left me alone. The right hook is checking his dome. And we'll see how he handles a hit this fight. For me, it's a boy's trip. We even roll through Sin City if you want to be gambling with his life. This isn't a vigil for my material. Yours doesn't hold a candle to it tonight. I'm a war vet, King Kong shit. The guy who played Ding Dong Ditch on death's doorstep. I'll bang something. He sank from it. Crank stomach. I hit your brain with a gut shot. That's a bullet in your cortex. Understand your...
Yo, that's fire. Let's go back to that.
Doorstep.
The crane stomach.
Bang something. He sank from it. Crank stomach. I hit your brain with a gut shot. That's a bullet in your cortex. Understand your depth. Because you aren't even the best Latino Christian. Everyone thinks Loso's colder. A couple shots button just his top like the wardrobe on a cholo's shoulders. In the ring, Texas rattlesnakes. Well, I empty a couple cans so the comparison to Stone Cold's closer. Bro's no soldier. It's all video game this, anime that, and sprinkle in that he's sighting up a Derringer. Shit, on paper, you'd think Tex was Japanese since all this writing is just characters. Now I had a tough year, but I'm here to stick through to the end. Some were saying it's because I took a shot at the Pope. To those people, fuck you and your friends. I'm only on go to 8 to spin the block and say I'll fucking shoot him again. Time.
I will say the crane bar was the best part of the round. but Syntek had a little bit more energy, had a little bit more pop throughout all the rounds. I felt like his punches were a little bit more... What's the word I'm looking for? Like, there were more... They had more of a punch. I can't really understand. They hit better. They were just more... They connected well. I really enjoyed it, so I'm going to give Syntek the first round. But Pathogenic was spitting. He was going off. But does the Krang line beat the whole round? No. The Krang line does not beat the whole round.
I said on the cool, to most opponents I can't even boast. You had a GZ a couple years ago, but they never called you back because your career's a joke. But I think Lex can save it. Just set up camp on this league and succeed the ghost. But now it makes sense. In order for Pathogenics to survive, it needs the host. Bitch, don't compare me to this dog shit. What? Bitch, don't compare me to this dog shit. You wasn't there in the projects. Little Jacob always had these opportunities there, if we honest. He's the guy that was given the silver spoon before putting heroin on it. Bitch, that's pretty brainless of you. Bitch, that's pretty brainless of you. Getting lost in the substance is a dangerous move, but you look like a heavy shopper. Now it's Betty Crocker. He got caught in the mix, and now his name's on the spoon, bitch. Come on. Wake up. Don't get sensitive. I said don't get sensitive, clown. Up here talking like you bout it when you're sketching your rounds, thinking you impressing the crowd. Dog, you ain't never seen shit in your life. Settle down. What you know about trying to cop a brick of dog food? But you live in apartments with no pets allowed. Get me out! What? What you know about trying to cop a brick of dog food? But you live in apartments with no pets allowed. Get me, clown? Don't get caught in the moment. One slip is all I need to rip apart my opponent. So what if I took a break? I was always golden. I've been off the court, but been shooting in the gym like Lamar Odom. But you don't get it. You don't get it. I got people in my city that are counting on me. One of the few up-and-comers from the South, and don't doubt what it means. I got an eagle's eye view, because I'm standing on the mountain of dreams. And for that, bitch, I put a bullet in everybody that's down with your team. Everybody on the couch finna sleep. When we strike them, it's Teen Titans. Bitch, I put your whole entire house on a tee. Bitch, you got me spit. Bitch, you got me pissed. After this battle, I'm gonna be a top 3 pick. Yo, Lex, I want your best bet after I mop this bitch. Now you're race symptomatic. Pathogenics doesn't know that he got me sick. Hi, bitch. Hey, yeah. Bro, boy.
Syntek. The Texan. Syntek. The Texan. Well, ain't that the perfect name? Syntek. It even breaks down to religion and guns in a place where y'all protect them pearly gates with your 38s. And that shit is gold. Seriously worth its weight. Now, I've been reading the Texas senators passing a lot of laws, so y'all pretty much have to serve the faith. And you might not believe what they do, Syntek, but subconsciously you still chose a name that won't separate the church and state. What you earned today...
That's fucking bonkers.
And you'll watch Pathogenic stock grow. I was a troublemaker kid, sick with a snub, snot-nosed. Lex said you have 2 options. You either kill him or your career has to take a pause, bro. Well, he summoned a demon out of path the second that he put me at those crossroads. I'm not the one to deal with, Sin. I go from being hot-headed to making sure your thoughts froze. All the faith in the world won't save you. There's still a pair that caught him. Fair or not, it's over. You look to a higher power for protection. For protection, I had to make it out the mud like terracotta soldiers. The people don't care to watch you motor through these rounds. You need some personality, bucko. Without death, rebuttal, or Eddie, your views grow slow, you can tell. Gluttony, greed. There should be 7 ways you're deadly, Sin. But I think pride's missing since you haven't been promoting yourself. Need an example? Look up his battle with G-Lo, it'll help. Oh wait, you can't, because the league restricted it. And honestly, it's not the wrong decision. You and that Cave Gang member got 500 views in 5 months, so you were shelved over the numbers like Long Division. And now you want the headbands? You get shelved over the numbers like Long Division, and now you want the headbands? See, that's the fucking problem with them. Steroid use. He's big-headed all of a sudden. Tonight, where you'll fail is with arrogance. Imagine battling a white kid from Canada named Pathogenic. Still managing to pale in comparison. Villalobos. You don't even live up to your name, and it's embarrassing. The town of wolves? I'm not believing in it, Scrap. I was a zookeeper, for Christ's sake. I should be leaving it at that. God damn, I could run the town of wolves wearing a crown of wool. Even in sheep's clothing, I know what it takes to be the leader of the pack. This battle, I see it as a trap that you fell for. And now I gotta kill him where he stays. Man, fuck a 4.0. I still got a shot at Ivy League with a D, E. All you need is something military grade.
I think it's off of that round. I think we can understand that Path took that easily, in my opinion. So we're at 1-1 in this battle. So Syntek needs to come with it, because I feel like Path is just on the rise.
You know, this isn't a race. You might have thought I took you serious, but that isn't the case. And that ain't nothing to brag about. But lately, I ain't been living the same. You know, I ain't never wished death on no man. But I've read obituaries with a grin on my face. And yo, Pat, I said I've read obituaries with a grin on my face. And Pat, why you the only Canadian I met who has a show no manners? After this battle, we on go mode. Bitch, the back of your dome gon' shatter. I could hit your skull with 5 shots, and the store with the Bifrost. Shit, I'm about to send Pat back home on a hammer. I said I wrote destruction with this lead. No discussion, leave his dome disgusting bloody red. The bullet holes leave more obstructions in his head. I spray on Path and his chainsaw man. Shit, I'm the one who's taking the motor functions from his head. Bitch, I'm the one who's taking the motor functions from his head. Bitch, I wave a stick fast. Catch you with a bang, the bang of quick flash. Bitch, I'm damaging you soon. Then I put your family on the moon. Now you really are the sage of 6 Paths. You really make me You really make me sick, Pat. Up here rapping about shit he's seen or heard. This dweeb a nerd. And that's what leave me more confused. Shit, you ain't never had a brick or even had a little coke to move. Bro, we ain't seen Pat full of bricks since Dorothy's shoes. But hey, you said you fuck up everybody in the 30s. You said you fuck up everybody in the 30s. For that, I said you fuck up everybody in the 30s. Some of them took it personally. And for that, I could pass the pistol to Z, really as a courtesy. I said, it's funny, I got the dropout to catch a dude with no class and catch a first degree. But hey, we got the drop, then we crashed out. We got the drop, then we crashed out. See, I done lost friends to the system. In the end, they're the victims. Fuck rap, I'm really talking the Path now. You ever seen your childhood friends get locked? They ain't letting him back out. It was crack and meth, his last offense. The judge said, boy, don't throw rocks at a glass house. But those are crazy. But those are choices. Yeah, but those are choices in the life that we can't regret. Those are choices in the life that we can't regret. Old habits die young. Some don't see that other side till they make it dead. It's Benjamin Button. I've seen men live life backwards just to grow old, barely taking baby steps. And for you, just to grow old, barely I see men live life backwards, just to grow old, barely taking baby steps. But you're a fake persona, and you're a fake Madonna. That's why you stood on the shelf. Bro, you ain't never had no clip. You need to grab a selfie stick so you can take a good long look at yourself. Bitch, I'm cold as a witch, frozen within. Don't ask me why. My big homie died. Back in May, I turned older than him. Don't ever judge a person. You don't know where he's been. You can always fight your demons. You can't go toe-to-toe with your sins, bitch. Time. Let's go.
Okay. So that wasn't my favorite route from Sin. Sin had a really good 2 first, though.
My name's Jacob. In England, I wasn't ready to talk about the accident or really display the facts. No counter-writing, no pre-buttles, just a couple punches and jokes that I made about the train impact. I have family that's still in therapy. They can't even watch my battles because the punches aren't cool and the jokes don't make them laugh. And I might get on stage and act okay, but laughing is the only thing that suppresses the PTSD before it takes me back. Who wants to know what happened the day I crashed? I do. I have no memory that whole week. Can't even tell you if the train was out of eye line and the day my biggest battle dropped. When I should have had my fingers on the pulse of the culture, EMTs had their fingers on my neck trying to find mine. I died.
Chills, bro.
And
I'm
I
getting
died
chills.
when I brought some life to the scene. I was the test to check there. Crashed while my drive was on track. Broke 16 ribs. Inside, my chest was left flared. I punctured both lungs, and they collapsed right when everyone started calling me a breath of fresh air. And what's next was less fair. Doc says you have a cavity between your ribs and lungs. Fuck punchlines. Just one time I hope my body would create some filler. I'd fucked up my vocal cords. Couldn't breathe without life support. I was ready to quit battling and trying to be this crazy killer. You don't know what it does to your psyche to look down at your chest and see more tubes up the center than a lazy river. And it made me bitter. I was thinking, fuck you for taking a year because of personal problems and some mouth issues that were brought to light. It took me 8 months, and while you were recovering from jaw surgery, my body was being recovered by the jaws of life. But there isn't a universe that exists where that thought is right. Suffering isn't comparable. For the last 10 months, I've been angry at everything. My emotions are kinda jittery. Writing's never usually a challenge, but for visual in Syntek, I don't know how long it took to come up with simple lines or similes. It feels like someone else's brain is controlling my body. My mind is literally still healing. And they told me a year to 18 months before it's normal, but it could be longer because time is finicky. And that's when I realized I wasn't angry about your surgery, bro. I was jealous, because I'd rather have my jaw wired than the neurons in my head wired differently. Don't get it twisted. I'm not up here trying to cry for sympathy, but every opponent I have to the end of my career is allowed to talk my death. I'm the one who broke 2/3 of his ribs, whose heart stopped and whose lungs collapsed. I should be allowed to get a little weight off my chest, and this is me. This is me. I might not be able to run my material from the top anymore. Rebuttal. Couldn't really do that before. Or even win another performance of the night. But it doesn't matter, because on January 10th I flatlined, so I already won the performance of my life. I want to thank everyone that's here, that's watching on the app. Tell the battlers and the staff they're legends. Syntek's win or lose. If you want the headbands, bro, go fucking take them. Life is short, and your welcome back's electric. Toe-to-toe with your demons, toe-to-toe with your sins, toe-to-toe with a train. It's all the fucking same. That's why this round I imagined I was back at the tracks to check it. And I'm still here, and you won't see something sick as fuck without Jacob. Without Jacob. Because without me, there isn't any Pathogenic.
Honestly, I have no words. I just want to end this now. Because, holy... That was beautiful, man. Like... We're battle rappers. We're supposed to be aggressive. We're supposed to not have emotion. But a lot of us did for that incident for Path. Path was... As he said, he was a fresh breath of air. He was the new kid on the block that was killing it. And this accident took him away, and everybody was hurt. Like, let's be honest, everybody loved Path, even if you didn't know him. You loved him. You loved his story. He was a zookeeper. That's fucking cool. He loves to battle rap. That's fucking cool. He's a student of the game. That's fucking cool. Like, so him talking about his accident just there, I think was beautiful, because I think we were all expecting that in the England performance, but it fit way better for iBattle. Little fun fact, the day that he was in his accident, iBattle dropped that battle with not even knowing that he was in an accident. Like, mind-blowing. Again, we're all happy that Path is at 100%. What a great way to end the battle. I had chills throughout that whole round. Like, he may have said he may never get a performance of the night, but that round, for me, contention for round of the year. Like, that was awesome. Like, that's it. That's all I'm gonna say. I think that's the end of my broadcast. I think that's the end of this reaction. Fuck, man. Like, that's just gonna be that's gonna be in my head all day today. So, everybody take it easy.